I just realized there's copyrighted music in this song.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Do you think YouTube will bone me?
I don't think so.
Is it too faint? Could it, try to name the song?
Yeah.
I think it's Carly Rae Jepsen. We'll just say that.
I think it's partially because I don't know the song, but like.
Oh, I don't know it either. But yeah.
Yeah, right. I think we're alright. I don't think YouTube will fuck you over like that.
I don't get any views, so it's not like I'm not getting any money.
Man. You got Tim Blakely. Your marketer's hiring if you're a masochist. True that. I worked there for 2 years.
What are they saying?
Only.
Only?
Isaiah hatched a plan to apply to work at the student union and infiltrate the lock schedule.
Oh my god. That is some Ocean's 11 shit.
That is some Ocean's 11 shit.
I saw a trailer for the new one.
Is it good?
Ocean's 8. Have you heard of it?
Wait, are they going backwards?
No, they're doing a reboot with all entirely female groups.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be the big one? Is Ocean's 8 like the popular one? Is that where they're doing
No,
it?
no.
Or are they just
well, the original one was Ocean's 11.
Right.
So this is just it's basically like they're just using the title. It's like a similar concept, but a completely different story.
Different movie. Okay, yeah.
I'm actually kind of excited because Rihanna is, I think, one of them.
Oh, that's right. And it's got like Sandra Bullock or something too.
Yeah. So I've started it already.
Oh shit.
So we've been talking for about 2 minutes here.
Sure.
How do you feel about this?
You ready?
You ready for the Martini Police?
Here we go. I'm just gonna hit it, and then
okay, just hit it.
You want to just join in?
Oh, hey! Martini Police! Martini Police! Martini Police! Martini Police! You're too. Thank you for listening. This is the Martini.
Is this the Martini Police?
Yeah, this is so hard to do when we're not in a studio. I was ready to be
not around people.
Looking at the mic straight in the eye.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
The story behind this first episode is we
welcome.
Yeah, we welcome you.
The funny thing about how you welcome the episode is that you welcome it.
Yeah. We're welcoming the show to you.
In open arms, with giving arms that are also open on a separate, unrelated note.
What?
I don't know.
Are you saying anything?
I don't think so.
I thought you were quoting Journey for a second.
Oh, maybe I am.
With arms wide open.
With arms. That's Creed, I think. With arms wide
open.
Oh,
no, I was thinking. With arms wide open.
Oh yeah. What's that song called?
Open Arms.
Oh, okay, bye Journey.
I hate Journey.
You don't like Journey?
I'm okay with Journey.
But Red,
it's Journey.
Nothing wonderful. Nothing good.
I think subconsciously my motive for starting this podcast was so that I would have a dungeon to throw all of my hot takes of music.
Yeah.
And number one, Don't Stop Believing is overrated as fuck.
It's true. I agree with you. I will say though, Steve Smith, the drummer on that track, he got his career from that song, and if there's anything that functions as a consolation prize for having endured the 4 minutes that is Don't Stop Believing, it's the drum track.
Well, I wouldn't. Okay. I wouldn't say that repulsive. I mean, when you first heard it, it's great, but I've heard it too many times.
That song is like a. That song makes me so mad.
Why?
That song forces the blood through my body in a way that is so unspeakably violent. I truly feel commenting on how violent it is will not adequately describe the intensity.
That is very severe criticism.
I hate this song.
Okay. I'm getting notification. I connected my computer to my cellular phone.
Oh, nice.
What if I talk to it like I'm just, hey honey. Will that make me feel better?
It might make us look a little more.
Oh yeah, there's like 10 people outside.
True. And they're all like of varying ages.
I don't know. You hit that shaker pretty loud and no one turned.
It's true, and we have the windows open.
Maybe we have some pretty good
we got fans.
acoustic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the fans on for a little. I don't want to waste.
Oh no, I mean like.
Oh
people
yeah,
fans. Yeah. Probably we did. No, but this yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. Really nice.
This is so hard to do when I'm looking at the time. Like.
Oh yeah. No, that's.
How are we gonna get this 2 hours?
This will be interesting. That's a good point. I mean, I guess we just have to start, you know.
So.
Do you wanna?
No, go ahead and start. Tell me. Don't worry about the album. We're not gonna
talk about it.
No, not even in the question.
Did you know?
Tell me about
I can't say it.
Reflection?
I can't.
What? Is that even related to anything?
I'm not gonna say that word.
Tell me where. Start from the beginning.
Well,
birth date, place, and hospital name.
it was very. If I believe it to be 9 months, as is the conventional timeline, it must have been a cold February morning or evening, probably morning, probably evening. It's probably an evening. My parents had sex. Had sex.
Don't go that far back. Just talk about the birth.
They had sex, right?
We know this.
And then you, that's how you, that's how you pregnant. That's how you get.
That's how you pregnant?
Pregnancy. That's how you
get that seed.
Yeah, that's how you get. And then, get that seed. That's how you get that seed.
That's
how you receive the seed to settle into your new, small, secure, safe house.
The egg, as it were.
The egg, yeah.
The egg.
Of the vagina. Of how do you say that? How do you say that word?
Von Journo.
Yeah, Von Journo. I like that. So, I was born in a hospital.
Like Italian hello.
Buongiorno! People are like, that guy needs a bee. Somewhere in there.
Excuse me, sir. You need a bee.
You need a bee.
Can I get you a bee?
Sure, offer one to you if you need it. I was born at Medical City Hospital in Dallas, and November 7th, 1986, I'm Scorpio. I was born in the afternoon, I think. No, crazy early time. I came out at a relatively understandable hour. So I didn't make a big spectacle of it. You know what I mean?
You know what the worst part about my birthday was?
No, yeah, go ahead.
I was born at 4:21.
Oh no!
p.m.
That's almost the weed number.
Yeah, almost.
Dude, because the weed number is 420, right?
I think so.
Yeah. That's so close.
Yep.
Damn. What were you
I was burned.
Were you burned? On what day were you burned, Matthew? Divu. What day were you burned?
I was born in... What was he doing? I was born on November 19th.
Oh, I thought we were born in, drastically different months.
Oh, no, we're both Scorpios.
We're both Scorpios. Oh, yeah.
But I despise that word, and I will never speak of it again.
No Scorpio. Wait, what word did you say you were?
Too late, no.
Oh,
too far. Gotta move on from there.
I gotta progress.
So, 20 or so years passed, blah, blah, blah. And now you're here.
Things happen.
None of those, we don't need to talk about
Things,
all that's important is your birth and then this moment.
Right now?
Yeah.
Nothing else matters?
That's it.
Holy shit. This is so much easier.
Can you tell how desperately I'm trying to just grasp for content?
We're
I'm trying to make anything into a joke.
We're prying at the talons of the falcon that is content.
Yeah.
Seeking a small sample of its nurturous and delicious eggs. But we are having difficulty acquiring said sample. But we keep trying. You want to talk about birth?
What about birth?
Frank Ocean.
Oh?
Was born. He had a birthday too,
Oh, he did.
In fact, I'm fairly sure
he was
born
also
a Scorpio.
He was born October 28, 1987 in Long Beach, California.
Yeah. Long Beach, California.
Originated from New Orleans, Louisiana, U.S.
Parents, Calvin Edward Cooksey and Katona.
You wrote that down?
Yeah. I copy and pasted it from the internet.
Because you knew you weren't going to have Wi-Fi wherever we were.
I think my phone also just...
Telephones. Oh.
Telephone.
So we're talking about... I forgot. I had a bit that I wanted to use for the opening.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
knew I would forget it. We're going to be talking about the top 10 hottest Fortnite streamers.
Number 1, Elon Musk. There's nothing quite like watching a South African space entrepreneur cock off some heads in a good death match with his Goth GS sitting by his side, perpetuating his capitalist scheme amongst his working class peasant recipient. Said Musk of the Fortnite.
Here's the thing about
Fortnite.
Here's the thing about Musk and Grims.
You don't like these from South Africa.
Yeah. I hate it. That's the thing.
I just got a boner.
My hatred for that just did that to you?
I don't know. I feel like hatred as a whole will just rock my whole world,
You just love to hate.
Who's number 2 on the Fortnite streamer list?
That was the whole, he was going to hit later. That was the bit.
That was it.
I was just going to intro with that.
That was it.
Welcome to Best Trends.
Have you ever been curious about which deaths are most violent in horror movies? Well, we got the Roger and Ebert confirmed compilation list for you. At number 1.
5 Dark Secrets.
Top 10 most brutal anime. What's the saddest anime death scenes? Top 10 anime death scenes? What's that mean?
I don't know.
Have you seen
the most freaky
anime
facts about
anime death?
Anime death?
Death in anime. Artificial death in anime.
Now there's a record.
Said MC Ride, Zach Hill, and what's the third guy?
Flatlander.
Oh, I was gonna say Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
He's in that video of Flatlander. They're doing Beware at some blues fest. Flatlander has these Neo from the Matrix sunglasses.
Oh my god!
And right as soon as right after the Charles Manson sample ends, they go right to the beat. He pulls his sunglasses off and just fucking throws them. He had them on for maybe 40 seconds. He throws them all the way away. There's no attempt at retrieving his sunglasses. So, yeah.
That's it? So he just went out on stage with them and then
tossed
with
him
the
away.
intention of throwing him out at that moment.
And he fucking threw him away.
It's supposed to be expensive glasses.
Right?
Where do you get Neo glasses?
It's a good, like a pawn, I won't say pawn shop, but.
That was my other bit. I was either going to open it with the Fortnite string or I was going to go, I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop.
This is my pawn shop. It's not anyone else's. If they say it's theirs, they're fucking lying shit. It's my pawn shop. My dad gave it to me. My dad still strokes me off at night. My dad gave me my pawn shop. My name's Rick Harrison. I'm a big fat baby. Welcome to Pawn Stores.
Oh, boy.
I'm so sorry.
Ask me what my favorite Legend of Zelda game is.
Legend of Zelda game.
Flatlander. Ocarina of
The Legend of Flatlander.
Zelda Flatlander.
He's the final boss, man. I knew he had some shit going on underneath Death Grips, man. He's just the final boss in popular video games.
Game.
Only one.
Video game.
They didn't call him back for the sequel. They were like, yeah, Flatlander guy was, he kind of like, I don't know, he like stole some shit from our catering, and he was like kind of a dick to the EP.
You do like a fight scene in a video game.
Yeah, he had the ball.
And then they cut, and then they're all like, they got their like rags and like wipe their faces, and they're like, I need coffee or whatever.
I need it now, right? Put it in my body. He had a coffee assistant. His coffee assistant? Albert Einstein.
What?
Yeah, man.
I was grabbing a straw.
I'm Rick Harrison. I'm Rick Harrison. Shut the hell up. Welcome to my pawn shop. Shut your fucking mouth. I'm Rick Harrison.
It's Pawncast.
That's what I call pawn casting. Casting into a pawn.
What the fuck? You're just morphing it.
I'm pulling it out beyond the dimension of doubt. My name's Rick.
I wanted to ask you
what my name is.
No, I know your name.
What is it?
Yvonne.
It's Rick Harrison. I said that 4 times.
Yvonne Musk.
Yvonne Musk. Yeah. What? I'm sorry. What were you gonna ask me? I apologize.
Can you tell me who Claro is?
Oh, yeah. You want to know about Claro?
Yeah. I tried looking it up. I didn't find anything satisfactory.
Dude, Claro is the only human being to have ever used GarageBand successfully. Everyone else fucked it up. Everyone else, they pushed the wrong button at the wrong time.
What about Elon Musk? He's made Visions.
He made Visions?
Yeah, and in GarageBand too.
What?
No, but she actually did. Like, Visions was made in GarageBand.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
She still didn't do it right.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Clara was, not to dish on Grimes, but like, I think
I'm
Clara,
okay with this young Grimes
right.
now.
Now she's buddy with, what's that guy's name? Warren Buffett? Yeah.
You see the Onion article in response to that? Taylor Swift now dating Garfield creator Jim Davis. It's like, yeah, exactly.
Right. It's fitting. No. Dude, speaking of Jim Davis, did you catch that controversy when it was like Garfield, like John swallowed Odie's cum?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? They were like, you swallowed dog cum, man. And they were like, they told Jim Davis, they were like, you wrote him to swallow dog cum. Jim Davis was like, no, I didn't. And they're like, yeah, you did. Like, there's no other logical explanation for this series of events, man. You made him swallow dog cum.
That was the exchange. It was like, media. Hey, Jim Davis, you made him spell a dog. Jim Davis. No, I didn't. Media. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
That was the end.
Yeah.
There was no second response.
Resolve. They cornered it to the point of him admitting that he did it.
They barely cornered. They asked him, "Did you do it?" And he said no, and
no.
they said yes.
Yeah. And they were like, "Oh, you did it." And they sort of just all went to sleep.
And he was like, "I don't care anymore."
At the same time. Dude, Claro might actually. Well, she doesn't have anything out. I
saw on her Twitter that she has something on the way.
In the works, yeah. So Claro put out this song called Pretty Girl. That was like absolutely her claim to fame. This one song she put out. One song, mind you.
It just went viral?
It went viral. She made it on GarageBand. Her voice sounds fantastic. The song is pretty simple. You listen to it enough, you'll think it's lame, and then you listen to it one more time after that, and
and then it gets good again.
And then it gets good again. She made this one song. It's called Pretty Girl, and she made it.
Yeah.
She made a video for it as well.
What's the song called again?
I think it's called Pretty Girl.
Pretty Girl.
It's Pretty Girl by Claro.
Mhm.
Do you know that one?
I think so.
Pretty Girl by Claro?
Did it have a music video?
You tell me.
And if so, did it go viral?
I don't know. I don't know. I took a little hand scoop earlier tonight, and I pulled my brain out of my head.
Do you think if we weren't like recording and just having a conversation, do you think it would go exactly like this?
No.
Would you try to contradict everything I'm saying, like just in regular conversation?
I think so. And I think you would try and contradict what I'm saying, just because I would try and contradict what you're saying, just because.
No, I'm saying we're doing that right now on air. Do you think we would be still doing that if we were just talking?
I feel like we would. I think we still would be primarily
we're just locked in trying to do bit.
Exactly. Primarily, I think that's it. Primarily because there's like a satanic presence.
There's a what?
It's like a satanic presence.
A satanic presence?
Yeah, there's like a satanic presence.
By Satan? Or just a presence of him?
I think it's like by, made, from, of, like consisting, like pertaining to, relating to. It's just
what are we talking about?
Satanic presence. Oh, Claro. Yeah. So
we're reviewing Claro's debut EP today.
Satanic Presence, and you got Rostam.
It's called Satanic Presence.
It's called Satanic Presence, and you got Rostam on a track. The shit's fire. Flamin' Hot Cheetos is the name of one of the songs. That's for real. She has a song called Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh, I believe it.
It is.
I bet it sounds good.
It's pretty. That one's got compared to the Pretty Girl track, compared to the song called Pretty Girl. She has another song called.
Oh, okay.
She's got another song called Pretty. Compared to that one, this one's better.
Which one?
Oh, the
Pretty Girl.
Flaming. Oh no, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot
Claro, but they don't have the
Flamin' Hot Claro.
Do they have the?
No, they don't have Flamin' Hot Doritos. I was just thinking.
No. I thought about it for a second, and I considered the possibility, but.
No. Sorry to burst your bubble.
They don't. Have you said they don't?
No, they don't.
It's cool. It's cool.
Hey, Tim, if you're watching this, fuck you.
Fuck you, Tim.
I'm going to be honest with you. I originally tried to do it with him.
Oh, yeah?
I tried texting him and be like, do you want to reboot iTunes but put it on, like, live air?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah! That sounds so awesome. And I'm sure he's still, like, very gung-ho about it, but very busy man. I think he's graduated with a degree in French.
Ooh.
But I think he still lives in Portland. I don't know what he's doing.
Where do you go to school, do you know?
He went to Portland University. Or what? University of Oregon. University of Oregon. That's right. But he, like, studied abroad in France for, like, a semester or more. I don't know. A very long time. Yeah, he's a master. I don't know.
French.
Yeah, he's very good. I don't know what he's doing right now, but
speaking French.
Yeah, probably. Not answering my texts.
True.
That's one of the things that he's doing.
You gotta.
French. So I decided to call up Texan Tim.
Texan Tim.
Or he is Oregon Evan.
Ooh. I like that
you
one.
like that one better?
Honestly, I like them both. I'm
okay.
flattered. No, I mean, I'll take whatever I can get. Yeah. No, I'm flattered. I love it.
So, yeah, I'm ripping off that.
Well, what's the name of it again? Did you say that?
Of their podcast?
Yeah.
Nice Tunes.
Oh, okay.
Because they had a video kind of collab group series that they did on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like just as a way to communicate with each other through like vlogs called Nice Teens.
That's cute.
Yeah, so they did Nice Teens and then they were like, let's talk about Nice Tunes.
Yeah.
At one point they were going to do Nice Reads where they would do like a book club.
Yeah.
It never transpired.
Never
but yeah. But it's exactly like this. It's just two guys just
sitting there
splitting at the seams
at a Sonic.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They do theirs at a Sonic too?
No, they did it over Skype. But they were probably
at Sonic.
Yeah, or eating Sonic.
Eating Sonic, yeah.
Or talking about Sonic.
Sonic.
Actually, they're from Portland.
Strokes.
So.
Wait.
Pretentious people.
That's true. What would be like a Sonic equivalent in Portland? Do you know what
I don't know, but one time he texted me asking about. He was like, "Tell me about Whataburger. What's that like?" I've never seen one, and I've heard that it's the shit in Texas. And I sent him a picture of Whataburger, and he was like, because you know how they have like very distinctive buildings and like color scheme and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I sent him a picture of a Whataburger, and he was like, "That is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. I need to be there."
Holy shit! One of these days, man, he's gonna fly down.
They have like an equivalent like burger place that's only in that area, but I totally forget the name.
It can't be as good as that.
Oh, it's like Burgerland or Burgerville or something like that.
Burgerville.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the way he described it, it seemed like it was more like a Dairy Queen because they had like weird ice cream creations and stuff. I don't know.
They kept it fresh. They kept it interesting.
Yeah. Whataburger, I feel like is not the. They don't like.
They're not innovative.
Experiment. They're just like.
They put it.
We got one thing, and we know it's so good that we don't need to change it.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like
kind of like In-N-Out.
Kind of like In-N-Out. Yeah, and it's like I don't feel like being from Texas really helps that mindset much because it's like a lot of things in Texas are sort of just done and then never really touched again. You know.
Like. Government.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Hey guys, thought you didn't.
We're gonna
be topical.
Yeah. Wait, where's my show? Oh yeah, we gotta change the theme now.
Okay.
Boom boom.
I'm woke. I'm woke.
Oh yeah.
Yes, welcome to I'm Woke.
Audible Banksy. You know what I mean? Audible Banksy. So welcome to I'm Woke.
No, do it again. Do it again. Read a book.
I'd be like, okay, oh my god, which book? I mean, I'm going to that. Read a book. Imagine if you were caught in a hostage situation and they were like, yeah, all right, good. Like, give me the money from the drawer. Now go buy this book called The Grapes of Wrath. It is such a good book, you will not forget it. Buy it right now. Read it right now. In front of you.
Cover to cover.
Cover to cover.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be here all night, man. I want to see you read. I want to see you reading. I want to see that brain of yours.
If I could read a whole book in one night, I would have enough power to kill that man.
Yeah,
anyway.
That's true. And I feel like you would know that before you even attempt to read the book.
Yeah, I would be like, fuck you.
You'd be like, I can do this. Yeah. I'm just gonna kill you.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Who do you think you're talking to?
I could literally read this book before you told me to read it.
Right. Oh my god. Now it gets complex.
Now we're talking.
I'm woke, man.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing.
I'm just gonna use that all the time.
Yeah.
I want to use this is good. Now just like in conversation, not just here. I want to say now this is pod racing. I'm gonna greet everyone by saying, bruh. Squirrel! Sam?
Sam!
Oh, bruh.
Oh, bruh. When I get there.
I greeted Dawood that way,
bruh.
but he didn't get the reference, so he was like, hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, Dawood.
So cute.
Dawood! Oh, no! Did Dawood ever eat? Oh, man. Has he had another...
Did he ever eat?
Did Dawood ever eat, man? He's probably hungry.
Check up on him.
Holy shit, man. That guy has so much on his plate, man.
He needs to eat it.
He's gotta eat what's on his plate. Has he ever had another 0 to 60 tweet within a recent amount of time?
Oh, every single one.
They're
you want to
all
run through all of
60?
them?
Honestly, I feel like it would be good.
I was gonna like I said at this. We could do a whole episode on this because
0 to 60 tweets.
It's just so fucking insane. I'm gonna read them to you like as I hear them in my head, so you get the feeling for like what
goes through when
like what the 0 to 60 feeling is like.
Right. What goes through your mind when you process these tweets.
Let's find the most. Extremely love not having a self-identifiable personality because my sense of humor and every single one of my traits adapts to whoever I am. I happen to be talking to every single one and die.
It makes it so much more terrifying.
Like, holy shit.
And that's how they.
Oh, here's a good one. Pretty good day until Martha by Tom Waits came on and all my bones melted into tears.
Fucking dude.
That's exactly what. That's
what happens.
That's a perfect example.
When you listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. He had one about banana bread recently. Oh yeah. Zach finished half of my banana bread yesterday and half of my cookies today. And I'm no STEM major, but I think that adds up to 1 full credit punishable by dad. Right. I'm gonna get a stroke, man.
Oh my god. I took a couple of weeks off music stuff as finals in it, and I was moving apartments, and that was a bad idea because I don't want to ever listen to music again.
Imagine if Dawood one day was like he had this like ascetic like devotion to like avoiding, and he was like, I just no more music, like I'm out of it. No. He walks in the office one day. He's got like a suit and tie, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't want to listen to music anymore. My name's Dawood.
I'm an engineer now.
He does that.
Can you imagine being at a restaurant/bar and seeing someone recording their goofy ass reaction to some weird mixed drink to put on some carbon copy foodie journalism Facebook page? I throw my plate directly at their head.
Dawood!
There's an endless supply of
Jesus fucking Christ.
Would very much like to be unconscious for either 1 or 1,000 years.
Oh my god. What? Oh! So then, this is what's more concerning, I feel, is that the like neurological pathways of a man who says things like this, they have to be like wired down to like a blunt edge. Like anything can pass through there, and there are no impediments.
I know. Just mistakenly responded. Just mistakenly responded. Is that Lamelda? I love her so much. To a video of Florist playing. So my music card has officially been burned.
Poor Dawood and his music card.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Every time I hang out with him, he seems like an incredibly composed, like put together young man. He has everything in his life in order, but I also worry about him when I read his Twitter.
Oh yeah, those tweets are like something.
Holy shit, man!
What the fuck, man?
Oh my god. So why is a band that originated in
currently checking out a Central Market with $1 bottle of orange juice behind a man who just spent $300 on his thing? The most exciting permutation.
So, we're never going to review a Y album. I hope you know that.
I don't want to.
You scared me,
man. I don't want to do it. Is that know why?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love him. So much.
No, but in all seriousness, I listened to alopecia. I couldn't get into it.
Really?
No.
Which ones did you listen to when you were like when did you call it quits?
Like on the album?
Yeah.
I stuck through it.
Oh.
But like, cause I feel like you should with an album.
You're also a seasoned reviewer.
Yeah, I like to review it. I mean, it's an old album, but so I didn't review it. But
you just listen to it.
I don't know. There's just something about it that I think it was his like the way his vocals sound, like his voice, I guess, which kind of sucks because it's not something you can change. It's just the timbre of his voice.
Well, but
it was pretty nasal and just like
I'm lost in residue and confused. Like
over the
soft water.
Yeah, and the lyrics are like. I mean, I understand that they're very poetic and they talk about a lot of stuff very poignantly and stuff.
But it is kind of an aneurysm of words.
Yeah, but when he's just spitting them over these like very cheerful kind of indie rock / hip hop instrumentals, like it's kind of a weird cross section of that.
Yeah.
It's like
makes my brain hurt.
It's like, you don't need to say that much in that sort. It's okay though.
No, I
understand. Dawood, please don't kill me. He's gonna comment on this and be like, I'm going to fucking throw my computer through my window.
I'm gonna throw my computer through my window and throw it at you.
Yeah.
In the computer that
I make sure that it gets to you in your head.
In your head. He probably could too.
Yeah. There's a lot of power invested in that small man.
There is. He's a powerful man.
Yeah. He's like that he's like a what's that mineral? There's one mineral that like you have a little like 1-inch cube of it and you pick it up and it's like way heavier than you expect because it's so dense.
Cum?
Yeah, that was full of cum.
I've been saying this forever. Thank God someone got on board with me, man.
I told you hot takes.
Hot takes.
This is my hot take dungeon.
Dylan and I think are like about the same height.
But he looks way shorter than you.
Does he?
Separately.
Maybe like a little taller than him. I don't know. I love that boy.
I don't want to make fun of him or his physical appearance. He's a great guy.
That's true. Love that boy.
And he's my boss, I guess, technically.
That's a good point. He is your boss.
Although we're not talking about, this is technically isn't a part of Radio UTV right now.
Not Radio UTV friendly, let me tell you what.
Yeah. Get all your fucks out right now. Cause
can I go now?
Fuck! That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
No more fucks.
Do you want to go now?
Oh, no,
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I think I don't need as many to survive.
What are you trying to say?
I'm a non-fuck perishable man. That wasn't the right use
so
of
now you got
word.
the big word here.
Well, I listened to a little record called Alopecia.
There's a lot of words in that one, let me tell you what. I picked a couple of them up. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing up to it. I'm just very attentive.
What's the dictionary, man?
Why?
All you need to listen to is why.
Listen to the dictionary. What's that?
The biggest words you will ever hear.
The dictionary.
Listen to the dictionary.
Listen to the dictionary, man, and you'll get
also known as why.
A modeled Webster's dictionary based on alopecia by why.
I had a dictionary that was like, I can't even describe it now. It was like a mashup between Merriam-Webster and Garfield.
Huh.
It was like a Merriam-Webster dictionary, but like for certain
Garfield.
Yeah, like it was a Garfield themed dictionary. It was like a regular dictionary, but there would be certain words where there would be a strip that appeared next to it that like included the word or something.
What the fuck?
Weirdest concept ever, but I was like, I have to have it.
Yeah.
So now I'm imagining like
a fantastic piece of memorabilia.
I'm imagining like a dictionary that's like, this word was used in the Y song, blah, 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 and it's like devil snippet. Yeah.
That's cute. Was it like orange? Was it like a little blossom?
The whole book, no. It looked like if you saw the spine in a bookstore, it wouldn't look out of place.
Okay, yeah.
But when you look at the cover, there's a big picture of Garfield.
Ooh, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still around. It's not like a rarity.
It's not gone. Oh, I thought it was.
It's weird, yeah, but it
not
exists.
like
Yeah.
difficult to acquire.
No. I only got it like
That's Garfield.
Perfume.
Perfume. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, there you go. The Merriam-Webster and Garfield Dictionary.
Why does he gotta be in it?
I don't know. Yeah, see, it's like, I guess it's like, it's like you're trying to get your kid to learn words.
So you show them Garfield and they
Like,
chuckle.
hey, what if there's a cat?
Do you think about this one? Let's put the cat.
Do you want to learn
two men
ultra-crepidarian?
Two people moving like a large canvas, just a Garfield comic, and they're like walking into a dictionary, and someone in the back is like, "All right, set it down, put right to your left a little bit, right there," and they put it down, and it's in the dictionary.
Why is it big though?
Ooh,
in that scenario?
I guess because it's like they like know that like it's gonna end up being
like it's just a book. Like why don't they just like draw it in?
like.
What was your angle with that anecdote?
I was like this. So like I guess it's like this, but like yeah, it's like a 45.
You were like, I'm just thinking about two guys holding a canvas. How can I work this into what we were talking about?
I was going like this. Yeah. I have an angle like this. Is that nothing?
I'm just dissing your bits.
It's like this, right?
I don't know what you're doing. It's an
I think
angle.
I'm trying to get a 90. Yeah, is this
That's
a
a
90? Can you see it? Is that a 90?
Looks 90-ish.
Looks 90-ish? 90s kids.
91.
Only 90s kids will know this one. Only 90s kids know how to calculate angles.
Only 90s kids know right angles.
They stopped teaching that shit in 2006, man. I mean 2000.
2000. Oh, I was born in 2001. I'm such a 90s kid. So it's such a tired bit.
Oh, if you're such a 90s kid, calculate this angle, bitch.
Where's my protractor?
Only a 90s kid doesn't need to use it. Only a kid born, only not a 90s kid just use a protractor.
Yeah. If you're a 90s kid, you can just look and go.
One time I walked up to a man on the street, and he turned to me and said, "Hey, you ever got shingles?"
Is that real?
Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Is that real? Did that happen? Yeah, we can get into it.
I thought I was trying to go as far away from talking about it as possible, and then segue into it. Hey, shingles? What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Ever got shingles? What's the frequency? What are you talking about?
Oh, did you hear? I think there was a thing in the 90s where it was like a journalist. Someone walked up to this journalist in New York City in the 90s.
No, keep going.
And it was like this crazy gunman turned to the journalist, and they were like, "Hey, Kenneth, what's the frequency? What's the frequency, Kenneth?" And they shot this journalist in New York City, and the journalist survived, and like the person went to jail. But then REM wrote a song about it called "What's the Frequency, Kenneth?" Pretty good song.
Oh.
First song on Monster.
Are you a big REM man?
You know? Yeah.
It's been a bad day. Please don't take my picture. Is that how it goes?
I think that's how it goes.
I know 3 songs by them.
By REM.
It's that one, Losing My Religion, and the World one.
And the World one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So, in what I was hoping that would be an infamous tweet, but subsequently did not turn into an infamous tweet, at the initial release of this album, I made a scathing review calling Frank Ocean's Blonde, quote unquote, the James Cameron's Avatar of music. 0 out of 1.
Oh my God!
Not a single like or retweet, but it was like I thought about it every day since.
Huh! I never knew this.
Yeah.
That's incendiary.
Yeah.
You are heartless. What? You got shingles? You want to get shingles? Hey, you ever had shingles? I give them to you. That's as we were talking earlier about why I think the 0-1 system works so well, especially why you were reviewing is so good. It's like you just you like list your thoughts. Like this is the thing about like you be a freelance journalist. Like even Fantano is like kind of cursed by this now, but like you don't have to worry about someone saying write this about it or like we got this record from this person. They're nice. Like I know them, like or anything that might potentially skew your,
That's why I don't review your album.
Objective. It's good. I love you. It makes sense.
If I would give them all zeros, of course.
Oh! Hey, you man, I could hook you up with a guy. Imagine if it's 2060. The only drug everyone does now is shingles.
It's a drug. It's not a disease anymore.
It's a nerve agent. But it's like a disease.
We want shingles now.
We want the shingles. People get colds. People got colds in 2040, but those stopped being effective. They were like, what do you call? They were like, is there even a single drug that's still used today that has never been considerably like outdated or like replaced by a more effective, powerful drug? No, right?
Ibuprofen.
Was that once a real serious
I don't
thing?
know.
I don't even know.
I don't know anything about drugs, man.
Me neither.
I never toked a toke in my life.
Never toked a toke.
Toked a tick.
Tumpty.
So, yeah, I didn't like Blonde when it came out. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm on track now.
No. My mind was
I really don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about shingles. I don't know where that came from. Hey, I'll let you go with it, but I don't understand.
You got shingles? You want some?
I love non sequiturs.
Do you want shingles, man? I've been asking you.
No, I said no.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I didn't have it. So.
Don't ask. You didn't even have to be a part of the
conversation. I was just curious. I didn't know. I thought it's like getting water, Do you want shingles while I'm at it?
I'm going to the store. You need some shingles?
You need some shingles, man?
I need a gallon of milk and some shingles.
Shingles. What was that second one? Shingles.
Yeah. Shingles.
Everything's coming.
I was just checking the battery.
That's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good. So do you want to go forward?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
I want to point this out. I don't like this right here.
Oh, yeah?
That doesn't hit you. I don't think that's legitimate.
Yeah, because it's not. It's
nor this really. I mean,
no.
Like we're referencing the Wikipedia page. It says genre R&B, avant-garde, soul, and psychedelic pop.
His big influences for this record were the Beach Boys and the Beatles, which I mean.
Okay, well I could say that, but
manila folder in a fucking filing cabinet, but like
Yeah,
I guess I can see it in that sense.
When I see psychedelic pop, I think like of Montreal.
Oh yeah.
And like Animal Collective.
And like Jefferson Airplane. Like White Rabbit, man. What about drugs?
Yeah. So
was Alex G on this record? Or was he on?
Yeah, no, he was.
He was on this.
But in like he played one guitar riff on one of the songs at the end.
Yeah, which one?
I think White Ferrari.
Oh.
Yeah, it says down here. It doesn't, but.
Oh wait, there. Yeah.
White Ferrari contains an No. Well, I know that it's him.
Is it personnel?
Oh, here we go. Musicians.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Alex Gianniscoli, guitars 7 and 14.
Sorry for just.
That's okay. I don't care. Self-Control and White Ferrari.
Nice.
Also, yeah, we should talk about that. Also, look at this one. Young Lean
was on this record. Holy shit.
And actually,
Young Lean, man, yeah.
He either still is on this version, but it's not credited, or he was on this song, Self-Control.
Self-Control.
I think it's still on the version that I have, and very good choice, I think, for the voice on that one.
Yeah.
So,
Young Lean.
Anyway.
Wait. It said Elliott Smith down there.
Yeah, not him. It was a
right.
It was a quote. Siegfried contains a quote.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're a You got a boner for that guy?
I got a boner for him, man.
He's your bone man.
He's my bone man. Elliott Smith is my bone marrow man.
Bone marrow man.
He's my bone marrow baby.
Yeah, that's the next, like...
Bone marrow baby.
That's like the next soccer mommy.
I'm a bone marrow baby. I take my kids to school. I drive home.
I'm a bone marrow baby.
I suck the bone marrow from my weak connections of flesh. I wake up to do it again. What's it,
So, do you want to...
Avant-garde soul psychedelic pop. And he recorded it in Abbey Road Electric Lady in New York. Henson Studios. Los Angeles.
I don't know anything about
Me neither.
So why don't we start with saying, did you listen to this when it first came out?
Yeah.
And what were your initial impressions of it?
Similar to yours.
Like you didn't like it, or you just thought it was okay?
I think I had a less specific criticism to apply to this record, but like...
Do you think I should have explained that? Like what I mean by that?
Yeah, but it's like when you said it, I got it, but like... Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt, yeah.
Well, what did you think I meant by it? When I say it's the James, or I did say that it was
James Cameron's Avatar of movies.
Of music.
Yeah, it's true, music. Well, I think I had appropriated it to be equivalent to a record that received, like, ample resources, ample, like, creative, cultural support, but delivered in, like, very few regards in which it was expected to deliver.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it just falls short of.
I mean, pretty much. I think you pretty much got it. What my mindset in saying that was is that the promotional rollout for this was huge. It was everywhere. Advertising wise, it was everywhere. You could not get away from hearing about Blonde. And then when it came out, it was like, was this really worth all that hype?
They had Papyrus Font on the cover of the Avatar poster. Did you know that? Did you know that shit? Terrifying. Absolutely fucked up.
What does he say in that little skit?
Papyrus! Ryan Gosling, baby.
He's gonna find the font designer.
I will find him! Ryan Gosling was actually featured on this record as well.
What, really?
Yeah, he's in there.
Are you joshing?
I'm sorry.
I could believe you because part of the promotion was like he released this list of like, look at all these, and it was people who were dead too, like David Bowie.
That's right, yeah.
And Elliott Smith.
All these people on there.
I'm gonna turn this down. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I don't know. This is nice and cool now. Yeah.
I need some. I'm literally sweating out of my shirt.
I feel you. We can. I mean, if you want to, like.
No, I'll let you go.
Make it going. Okay.
Because we're actually talking about.
Talking about one now. Yeah, that's true.
My notes. What I wanted to say first. Because the reason there was all this hype for this album was because of the success of Channel Orange. Would you say?
Right. Agreed. Yeah.
I mean, you liked Channel Orange when it came out, of course, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I was like,
fantastic record.
By the time that came out, I was like fully on the Odd Future hype train.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't fully understand what I was getting into.
See, that's the magic of it, right? It's because you're enraptured by this group of people that are like into murder. Like, you think it's
as a little,
a switch.
As a little white boy, I was like,
ooh. This is right. Interesting.
A little edgy.
Plano.
Oh my God! Movements again.
Whoa!
Savoring edge.
The Odd Future.
Yeah, the Odd Future edge.
Nice. I love it. The Odd Future edge.
Yeah. So. Well, so yeah, and then I loved Channel Orange when it first came out, even if I didn't like fully like grasp it. Yeah, I just like loved it because I was like, I feel like I should, and everyone else was, so I was like, I agree.
I like it. Yeah.
And I mean, I listened back to it before I revisited this again, and it is still quite good.
Still pretty solid. Yeah. That's a good record right there.
What I think makes it different from this is it's way more. I wrote more glamorous, instrumentally at least, bombastic and eclectic, because it's kind of just like a more expose of like his versatility as like an R&B singer. He's like, this is all the different kind of beats he can jump on and make it work.
This is how he
Because there are a lot of tracks that veer towards like a classic kind of soul sound, like I don't know the track list in front of me, but fucking. Oh, Sweet Life.
Oh, Sweet Life. Yeah.
Sweet Life has that.
They're like R&B.
Yeah.
Thing.
But then like Pyramids is like this epic,
crazy
electro kind of EDM almost.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, which I still love to this day.
You get like Forrest Gump and
yeah. So I think it's much more like far-reaching as far as like how many different styles he tries to shoot for.
You're right. Yeah. And then when you compare it with this, it is this kind of like it's connected in a sense that it's like, you know, nothing, like, it's connected seemingly in the sense that would, like, detract from the album being, like, a good creative, like, composition, but, like, it works, you know, in a way.
Yeah. When I first heard it, back when it came out in 2016, I originally found it to be really amorphous, rambly, and without composure. I guess disorganized, because I guess I was still riding the hype of. I mean, I didn't love Channel Orange enough to be like, holy shit, Frank Ocean is back. So when I heard it, I was expecting something a little more like lively and kind of like show-stopping,
right?
With all the like lavish like instrumentation with all the strings and stuff. So when I heard this, I was like. Just sounds like kind of off the cuff. So I guess that's why I wasn't drawn to it, and it didn't seem as epic as I would have expected from all the kind of lore surrounding. Like he exiled himself for a while artistically and like eschewed the limelight and like all that stuff. So I was like, people were billing it as this like. As like epic return to music, and I was like, it doesn't sound like that.
It didn't really,
But for some reason, I've like since it came out over the past 2 years, I've tried to start afresh with this thing like 5 different times. Like tried to start over and be like clean slate. Like, can I actually approach this with no expectations and just see if I can get into it for what it is?
Yeah.
And for some reason, in the past month, this last time that I tried it, it actually clicked with me.
It hit you.
Finally.
See, that's what it happened to me, too. I listened to it, and I was like, I get it.
It just finally works with me. It finally sounds holistic and kind of cohesive to me.
What do you think made it happen that way? Because it happened to me.
I don't know. Maybe just,
I wonder.
Maybe I've gotten a lot more experience with, like, critically analyzing albums and listening to them, in kind of one sitting and kind of approaching them from a holistic standpoint. I don't know. Something just kind of worked for me. Maybe I just had to hear the songs enough for it to be like
your brain to like
this song really
acts appropriately
so
listening to it.
No, I mean, did you have a similar experience?
Oh yeah. No, it's like when I first heard it, it's like, and I think it might have partially been that I hadn't yet like acclimated my brain to like thinking outside of the boxes that Channel Orange like established. And so I think when I heard it and I was like, this doesn't sound like Channel Orange, I thought it was inside the box rather than outside.
Yeah.
And only until recently did I hear it and I was like, this man is a genius. You know, he's like he has ideas that transcend his own ideas that are already like revolutionary, you know? It's like he it's a fantastic progression upon which one might not assume.
Yeah, maturity comes to mind too. Like this, he really like
it's Channel Orange, but beast.
Well, like with Channel Orange, he took like he obviously had his head in the game and he was like focusing on the songs, but he like wanted to make sure that he made sure the songs really snap at first listen. But with this, he focused more on, I want to make sure this whole thing, all these songs reinforce each other. I feel like that's where his head was more here, and that, I think that's why it really speaks to me.
It makes a record that is. It's like this like I don't even know how to analogize it.
Analogize.
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 Analgesis.
Ooh.
Analgesis. Exegetic. It's like you know how if you like if you cut up a basketball into little scraps of leather, but like you see how in movies like do you remember like that episode of SpongeBob where they stole a balloon, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And SpongeBob, they pop it, and SpongeBob's like, oh no, we gotta put it back together.
Oh,
Fix
yeah.
the pieces in their natural position, like in midair. It kind of reminds me of that, like something that
except doesn't fall apart again.
Yeah, no, that it holds its shape, and it's something that the whole record cooperates with itself to form like a cohesive whole, and I mean each part is like a critical component, but like it's not
very
like
Mania analogy.
Right. It's fair, yeah. But it's like I feel like there's I don't know. I can't really put it into words, but you said it well. It is. It's like it's a large, like comprehensive creation. Yeah.
I thought we might go track by track.
Oh yeah.
Because this is how we wrote our notes, or I did. I don't know about you.
I'd be lying if I said
Or did you just do free form, just send
No, I wrote them like that. I did. But I think I have much less of a grasp on the record at Skyline 2 onwards.
Oh, okay.
So I probably will slip a little bit at that point.
That's okay. We can try and figure out what.
But I will hit it hard. Nike's onwards.
Yeah.
I am all prepped and ready.
Let's go for. I said this wrong.
Nikes. Knights or Nikes, I feel like they both.
Yeah, okay, so Nikes.
These bitches want Knights.
So what do you think of Nikes as a start?
I get it now. That's what I wrote. That's the first thing I wrote. I said I get it now. I first listened to it, and I said, I don't really like this. I listened to it 2 months ago. I said, it just doesn't hit with me. And then I listened to it today, and I said, I get it. I listened to it yesterday.
I think for a lot of people, like Fantano, it was kind of a weird start, especially because of the chipmunk vocals at the very beginning.
That's true. Which does, I mean, it is. It's like,
although I think, I'll get into this later about my thing about the chipmunk vocals because I have opinions on those, but I think this is probably the best place on the album where it works because it's kind of like, I'll just keep it up here. It's kind of like at the beginning, if you imagine this to be like a stage show, it's like he's talking, but he's behind the curtain, and he hasn't quite yet revealed himself.
Yeah.
But then he kind of bursts through when he starts talking his regular pitch, when he says, "We'll make it that you guys prophesy," or whatever. And it's like that's like when everyone starts clapping.
Right, and he comes through.
Yeah, like the spotlight hits. I think that's a really fantastic, especially because the first lyrics that he says in the regular pitches, "We'll let you guys prophesy. We're going to see the future first," which means I'll let you speculate about what this record's going to sound like, but I know what it sounds like before you.
Sounds like before you do. Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is just so cool.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. It's like I know what I'm doing. You're not going to know what I'm doing until you hear it.
Yeah. It's a good lyric. He's a fantastic lyricist. That's another element of his personality and that's especially evident in this song. That you have to. Harkening back on Elliott Smith, man. You have to, because it's crazy, man. That guy, he never once wanted to be considered a folk singer or songwriter. He was a pop star from day one. And
so he wanted to be, or he was?
Wanted to be, and I feel like he was, really. When he was interviewed, when he spoke about his music, the things he would write, the style of his songs, it was pop music. Mm-hmm. He wrote pop music for that time. And
yeah, I guess so.
Writing pop music has as much of a entry level bar as writing, Italian prog rock. I mean, it's like they both are their incredibly distinct.
Good job on teasing the next episode. We're gonna interview Italian prog rock.
Yeah, Goblin, baby, let's go.
Goblin?
Yeah, you've heard of Goblin?
Is it a band?
I think it's an Italian prog rock.
I've never heard of any Italian prog rock in my life.
It's the only one I know, actually. I've never even listened to a record by them, but I know they do.
I thought you were making a joke like
Goblin, baby.
Italian prog rock. So we're gonna review Tyler the Creator's Goblin.
Goblin.
I'm sorry, I detracted.
I got Goblin.
I'm trying to do more bits.
You want to do my Thundercat impersonation?
Yeah.
I got Goblin on vinyl.
That's Thundercat?
I got Goblin on vinyl. I bought Goblin on vinyl. What else is there to say?
My impression is like
Thundercat.
Someone called me. So.
Oh, they did? You want to pause this?
You call her back and say, "You owe me." Say, "I love you." Say it if you say it slowly.
If I said that, she would legitimately be like, "Matt, what the fuck are you doing?" Because I never do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, we got cut out because I got a phone call. We were doing my Thundercat impression.
Oh yeah.
Which was, "Please, mommy, go to sleep, come here, push me down."
Hell yeah.
I like to drink and get high.
That is very good.
I love Flying Lotus.
That is so good.
And then here's the Flying Lotus feature.
I know you know me, I know you.
And now there's Square Pusher.
Yeah, he hops in. He's having fun.
Oh my god.
I don't want to make the drums go like him. God damn, that was good. That was so good.
Oh my! Imagine Thundercat and Square Pusher and Flying Lotus, all in one track.
All in one room. Have you seen that? You know that Flying Lotus copy paste where he's like
copy pasta?
Yeah, the copy pasta. Sorry.
No, what is it?
He's like at a grocery store, and someone's like, they walk up to him. That's right. And it's this guy who's like, yeah, I ran into Flying Lotus at a grocery store, and he was like, I asked him, I was like, hey man, like, are you Flying Lotus? And he was like, yeah man. And he was like, hey, like, I'm so sorry, like, I know you probably get asked this all the time, but, like, could I get a picture with you? Like, I hate to be, like, a burden, like, I know, like, this must be pretty annoying, and people must be doing this to you all the time, and he goes, and Flying Lotus turned to me and said, oh, like, you're doing right now? And then the guy said, oh, like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to, and then Flying Lotus took items off the shelf and, like, threw them at him, like, kept throwing items at the shelf, and, like, just walked backwards out of the aisle. And then he tried to leave without paying for his items. And he got held up at the fucking... And he was like, I'm Flying Lotus! And he was like really loud.
Is this a true story?
This is a copy paste. Yeah, it's like I met Flying Lotus at the grocery store.
Oh my god.
I'm listening to
That's
you.
awful.
So, oh wait, so we were...
Yeah, so we're going to speed through the rest.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, Jesus, because my dumbass has to go.
That's okay.
I have to drive to fucking Farmer's Branch, man.
Oh man, that sucks.
It fucking blows. Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope it goes well.
Thank you.
So Nike's a great start. We've reached the conclusion.
That's true.
Ivy, the very next track, is my least favorite track.
Really?
Yeah. If only for the very end where he goes like that ridiculous sounding. Oh, it's like
you're not a fan.
Ruins the entire vibe.
Do you think it?
Like I can't remember the rest of the song because I'm so like excruciated.
Yeah, it is really high.
I'm so excruciated.
I can't even.
It's like
it's super.
It makes my own throat scratchy just thinking about it.
Yeah. Because
he had a good track going, but then he was like, I'm just gonna fuck with the vocals at the very end.
And it's like the last little bit,
like 20 seconds of
the way
the
you
track.
send them out.
Yeah. Or did you not have that big of a reaction to it?
Personally, I think I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate. The first time I heard it, I was mesmerized.
Oh, really?
The ending took me like aback. I was just like, it must have felt like how Moby Dick felt, or how Ahab felt when he saw Moby Dick for the first time.
Okay.
He was like, whoa, like that's a big whale. Yeah. Like it's because it's like, oh my god,
that's a big whale. That's the only knowledge I know of Moby Dick.
He's big. It's very, very big. Moby Dick. Yeah. There's a terrifying song by this D Antwoord like copy band called His Deeky's Beak. That's why I'm singing. But His Deeky's Beak.
Like spelled phonetically?
I think it's spelled normally,
like HESDEKEES.
It's I don't even remember the name of the band. Yeah, I'll
that's
I'll have
real?
to send
I
it
thought
to
you were making that up.
Oh no, it's real. I will send it to you later.
Okay, so you liked Ivy, and you liked what that did.
I thought the ending was like, it definitely like, not like, by any means do I think it was like the best track on the record, or even like anywhere close to being like that great.
Top 5.
Yeah, but like that ending, I think the first time I heard it, I was like thrown for a loop, and in a way that I like really. Yeah, shit. I don't even have the words to describe it now. I think I was just so surprised that I didn't listen to that song forever, and then I heard it earlier yesterday, and I was like, okay, yeah. It sort of felt like driving over like a pothole, that I keep avoiding in the road.
Yeah. And
then I get to it, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I just pushed my car over this small like obstruction, like really nothing to it.
Okay.
And after that, I think I was able to realize Ivy is a medium tier song.
Oh, yeah.
If it had drums, I think that song could be like fantastic.
Oh, okay.
I
didn't think about that. Yeah.
I think that song needs a little more rhythm. I don't know.
Yeah. I said in the notes
for least favorite.
Yeah, I said in the notes for White Ferrari. I think White Ferrari is like a kind of a better version
of Ivy
because it has a similar like guitar backing.
Yeah.
Like. In like kind of rhythm, it's like dun, 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 like it's similar.
Oh, that's right.
And it has similar kind of chord progressions. It has a better hook, better chorus, and it doesn't do the really annoying vocal thing at the end. Instead, it goes into like a more acoustic kind of thing.
Enjoyable. Yeah.
And that's where Sandy Alex G plays guitar, and I really like that.
Speaking of which, were you able to discern it was him from like? Did you?
No, in fact, this note says Sandy Alex G's guitar. I couldn't tell it was
him. Duly noted. I couldn't really either. Like
the only thing that would tip me to that maybe is like the recording quality.
I'm trying to hum a Sandy Alex G guitar line. Yeah, I can't.
That just a really basic arpeggio.
This man, not a son of fathers at the dawn. Boom, 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 boom.
And then a banjo.
I'll leave him for you if you want to.
That's all Sandy Alex G songs in one song.
That's all of them. That's if you take horse and you play it backwards.
And brick. And put it. No, horse is. Oh, that's the store closing.
Sonic is closing. Do you want to just like drive around? I don't know.
Yeah, let's drive while continuing to. I'll just try to remember my notes.
That's true. So we were.
What were other songs that stuck out to you?
You're an Ivy. Let's go. I'm gonna go on.
Okay.
You talking about other songs that stuck out to me?
Or yeah, whatever you want.
Just whatever. I guess I'll just go on.
Okay.
I think Ivy, as a final note, I'd like to add that I think you can particularly note the influence of the Beatles on this song.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely more so there than the Beach Boys. And I'm like, I think I'm solely going off of what he listed as is sourced on Wikipedia as his major inspirations for this project.
Yeah.
Which were the Beach Boys and the Beatles. So it's
I mean, I can see maybe flurries and notes of that, but I wouldn't have guessed that if you had to
copy paste and considered the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pink and White. Let's go on.
The next one's Pink and White, right?
Yeah.
That one is the main thing I wanted to say about that is that probably the only track in the track listing that could have probably fit snugly on the Channel Orange. Like instrumentally, it sounds more kind of glamorous.
It does, yeah. I mean,
it has a nice sheen, and it's got
seems,
those Beyonce vocals at the end. And
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was the first song when I first heard the album. That track actually impressed me the first time. I was like, oh, okay, this is...
Yeah.
I guess just because it sounded more like Channel Orange.
See, that's... Yeah, and it's like... And so then Beyonce does seem like a Channel Orange kind of feature. Like, I can absolutely see her... Because that... I mean, Beyonce just screams glamour. That is the entirety of her.
Yeah, that's her...
It's just fuck.
My seat went all the way.
To, like, shift forward on you.
I was trying to move it up, and it just went all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It was not feeling you.
Yeah, but no, that's a really good track.
It is. I agree. I noted that I thought it worked well as like a filler track. Not in the sense that like it deserves less of a spotlight, but that I think it worked well to transition from one song to another.
Yeah. I do think it
was a bridge.
It doesn't...
To a gap.
It's one of the tracks that doesn't like... help the aesthetic of the record.
Yes.
Because the mood of the record is very much not.
I agree.
Really, it doesn't really feel like that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
But it's a good track, kind of on its own.
Yeah.
I would pull it out and like listen to it on its own.
I agree. It stands out.
Yeah.
On its own. It has a nice groove. It's a very like beautiful.
I love the little piano, like
nicely laid song. The beat is fantastic.
Yeah, that's really the best part.
It's got a great groove. Got a great piano. Great tinkling.
Groovies. Nice groovies.
Nice groovies. Be yourself. Let's go.
That's the interlude with the little voicemail from his mom.
Sluggish, lazy, stupid.
My one note for that song was stupid.
You didn't like it?
Well, I understand how it works in the narrative of the record because there's a lot of songs where he talks about doing drugs,
and
about how he's kind of maturing into his own person, being not who his mom wants him to be.
But it was like ultimately just.
But like every time I re-listen to the album, I skip that. I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
No, it's fair. I mean, it is. It's
because that's the stuff that my mom tells me, and I don't want to hear a lecture while I'm listening to an album.
I'm listening to an album that is good. That's a fair point. Yeah, you phrased it well. Like I would probably explain it in the same way.
But no, it like as far as the lyrical themes of the album, it does help the theme and tie in pretty well. It works as a transitionary little bit.
Did you hear about? There's supposed to be some big controversy between Frank Ocean and his dad. Did you know about this?
No, what's that?
So it's like, I think Frank Ocean came out, right? And his dad, something about like, I think his dad abused him or something, and he like made some defamatory comments against his father that like his father ultimately sued him for.
Oh yeah, I think I did hear about that. Or something.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess, but yeah. Be yourself. No, yeah. Sits on the record. Yeah. It's on the record. Let's leave it at that.
It's on the record. That's my note.
It's a song on the record. Solo.
I'm gonna give this a solid song.
It's a song. This one, let me tell you what. This one is a fucking song. It's only like a minute and 15 minutes, but it's in the song.
It counts, man.
It's still a song.
It's there, and we can't ignore it.
There's something to it. Fucking be yourself.
Look at the waveforms. I think it's like picking up the insane road noise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and like try to edit this, and it's just gonna be like there's no voice. That's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna put it up no matter what it sounds like.
Will you pitch tune it?
Do you want me to
pitch tune it?
There's a.
We're gonna talk about Frank Ocean blood. I'm in pain. God damn. No, you're right. Now the more I think about the ending of that song.
I'm so sorry. I just poisoned.
No. It's I'm glad. I'd rather be conscientious than just like a sheeple, you know?
You're woke to the awful vocal effects.
I get it. I'm aware of it.
Vocals.
It's like the Wiggles, but like a 99-cent store. Yeah, go to the Wiggles. Yeah.
Discount Wiggles.
The discount Wiggles. What's it on? I've heard a joke in that format before. Have you? Like someone was a discount something.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a couple. Yeah.
Like fucking. I could make one up right now and it'd probably be right.
No. What?
Halsey is the discount lord.
That's fucking accurate.
There you go.
First you hit the mark with the fucking Thundercat impersonation. Then you fucking hit the mark with the
When I see a mark, I hit it.
Matthew Duvall, when I see a mark, I hit it. Beautiful.
This is the Martini Police. Alex Turner's a discount Julian Casablancas.
You always think I'm like, what's the line? You always think I'm the Strokes.
I just wanted to be one of the Strokes.
I just wanted to be one of the Strokes.
This show is named after the song on that album, but we are not going to review that album under any circumstances.
We will never talk about it. Consider that album as having never existed.
Let's just do the rest of the show in your parking lot.
Let's do it.
Or in your garage. The parking lot.
This is the parking lot.
The lot.
Welcome to the lot.
The car park.
The car park. Car Park Records, good label.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Frank Ocean, out now on Car Park Records. So let's kind of just skip around now. What's some highlights for you? I guess because you only know up to Skyline 2.
That's true. I only have enough. Or, I feel like I know.
I'm sure you would recognize the songs if I played them.
I'm a fan of Godspeed. I really like how he ends it. I like how he makes the toss over to, Endless and, speaking of which...
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Endless.
That's true. Have you dabbled in Endless? Have you touched that shit?
I have, but I think the version that I have of it is old.
Yeah.
It's not the new version that's on the vinyl.
Yeah.
So I think I need to get the new version and hear
it.
But the old version that I have and have listened to it, very good.
Yeah.
Very much more ambient and kind of in the background, but still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I had never picked it up. I know he had that whole book that was
Oh, I don't even know anything about the book.
I
will say the thing that did grab me at first when when this was being promoted back in 2016, all of the art is incredible.
Yeah.
All the typography
really
and the
beautiful
images
art.
and he really knows how to.
He has a fantastic eye for
for design,
visual and audible creations. I had it pulled up. Yeah, it's it's a nice curving record. As you put, White Ferrari pulls in some themes from the beginning. I think it's it has a winding feel to it. The whole record has a really nice, cohesive, trail. It works its way through in a very formulated manner. Yeah. What about you?
I was hoping to talk about Nights, not the Nikes, the actual song Nights.
Yeah.
That's right in the middle.
That's right.
And it's probably the most single worthy. That's unquestionably my favorite one.
It's a good one.
It's got an incredible groove, incredible chorus. Never I want your conversation.
That's what he can do. Yeah, that's
so sticky.
Frank Ocean. Yeah.
And the beat change in that song. When it has a beat change.
Yeah. I remember this. Yeah.
It's so juicy. And he uses the chorus again in the beat change, but in a different key. It's just so.
He does that
such
too?
a great song. Yeah.
That song forever. Jesus.
Oh yeah,
I needed.
That's the one that
come through it more thoroughly.
Stands out to me.
That's the thing about Frank Ocean. Man.
Yeah.
He's so well versed in so many different aspects of songwriting.
Yeah.
It's not hard for him to do so many things at such a high level of excellence. Yeah.
But like we said, at the same time, Blonde does a better job of stitching them together.
It's true.
And making them seem less.
Yeah. It's
less all over the place.
If Channel Orange, I agree. If Channel Orange is a line, I think Blonde is a ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
I feel that kind of works in some way.
Or Channel Orange is like a blanket that's just spread out.
Yeah.
And Blonde is it's really neatly folded.
It's like a tightly packed.
Yeah.
You put it out on the table.
Yeah.
Red Bull in the morning.
Yeah. The other song I wanted to mention was Siegfried. Do you, when I say that, do you hear it? Yeah. You know what it sounds like?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would have been a great ending. Because it's got those really, really muffled, dreamy guitars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What a great name for a song, too.
Yeah, it ends it on a really, really just mellow note. Of course, Godspeed and Futura Free are good songs. And lyrically, they tie up the album a lot better.
They do. It kind of works as a parallel to Pyramids, I think it's...
Well, the thing about Futura Free that I want to talk about is I mean, like 4 minutes of it is song and 5 minutes is the like little
It's
the
true.
like audio stuff.
Yeah.
Which I would find very sweet and heartwarming if I could understand a damn word.
That's going
Because
on.
it's like all road noise, which I understand. Like it's something that was recorded a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, but that's and these are some people have like outcast Frank Ocean in that regard as like I don't know, he makes some creative choices that seem less like creatively driven and more just braziness, but like yeah, I don't know. I kind of have to agree with him on points, and it's like, the high vocals at the end of Ivy, and then it's these strangely placed, it's like, I don't know. You can never, I feel like you can sometimes not tell what he's delineating between like active, like creative contributions to a song and just like distractions, for the sake of including, like miscellaneous sounds.
I suppose. I don't know.
Interpretation.
I don't know. It's hard, with my experience in music that I just generally listen to.
Yeah.
I'm coming at this from a way more like I listen to people who do weird crap and experimental shit like that all the time. So, this is way more conventional in comparison, and those little quirks only work some of the time, in my opinion. But no, in terms like coming from, if we were to come from the other direction from a pop perspective, this thing is very imaginative and progressive and kind of cutting edge for a record that is so popular and that so many people know about. It's very like out there, and it's I think it's surprising how many people grabbed onto it.
Yeah, if not for just the sake of him being him, but like for the sake of like so many people were like, yeah, this is absolutely development from Channel Orange. Like it was on numbers of best in lists. Like it was incredibly popular. Yeah, very well received.
And it was very hard for me to see that hype initially because I was like, he was doing something so much more easy to understand and put like methodically. This is methodically composed, but Channel Orange felt like so much more like stacked up and like layered with all sorts of crazy instrumentation and songs, and they felt like really well groomed pop songs, and Blonde's more sprawling, but it's still like the deeper you look into it, the more you can tell like everything is pretty meticulously placed.
Yeah.
So
he kind of thrusts himself into the pop landscape. Yeah.
So ultimately this has been anything if not a grower for me.
Oh no, I believe you.
One of the biggest growers
that's
I've
grown on you.
Yeah. Usually I'm able to, by maybe the second or third listen of an album, pretty much figure out how I feel about it. And I really did think I was done with Blonde, like after trying it so many times. I thought I was like, I know my opinion.
Yeah.
But sometimes curiosity gets you, and then
that's true.
I try it again, and it just clicks.
And it flips its way around.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
Okay, so now we're going to review this episode.
Oh my god.
So how do you feel about this?
I think I was not prepared enough.
I would say this episode's going to be a grower for me.
This episode will be a grower for me. I think reviewing this episode was a dramatic shift in my lifestyle, provided for
your artistic
a dramatic
trajectory
shift in my lifestyle, and I now realize that preparation beyond a third of the required task is important.
I would say listen to at least 100% of the album.
Yes. That would be, I would certainly
probably hear all the songs.
That would be a good recommendation. I gotta agree with you on that.
This is the first episode. It can only go up from here.
That's true. It can only
We've
go
set the
from
bar
there.
so low.
We have. What? So then I wanna. Yeah. We'll just.
Oh, I was gonna say we should end this episode by deciding which one next. Yeah.
That's a good question.
So what's a record that you have known that you need to hear at some point, but you just haven't gotten around to it, or you feel like you need to hear, but just haven't really put aside the time
really
for
come
it?
through. What about Exile in Guyville by Liz Phair? Have you heard that one?
I've never heard of that.
No? This is a record that came out. This record came out in the early mid-90s, and
I'm looking it up right
it
now.
was it got 10 out of 10 on every major music review source. And she herself was like, I don't understand why people like this record this much.
Oh, I've seen this cover.
Received. Yeah, it's a popular record. It
looks like something I would not like at all.
Right.
Honestly.
You see it, yeah, and it has
327 by Rolling Stone, the 500 greatest albums of all time.
Mm-hmm.
What
Isn't
the
that crazy? I had never heard of it until I read about it in the
Indie rock and lo-fi. Okay, that sounds more.
It's fitting. It's a record that works, but I think it's a fascinating one that deserves a
Have you heard it?
Talk. I've combed through it. Yeah, actually, pretty recently was when I was like, all right, I'm actually going to sit here and listen to it. But I would love to talk about it if it's something that you might be interested in.
Would you say you're still new to it?
Oh yeah.
This is the criteria. We have to. You can't be one of your all-time fave classics.
No. I know.
We're not doing On Avery Island. We're not doing Mad Villain.
Please. I know one song by heart from this record by Liz Phair.
Okay.
And the other 19, I have no idea.
It's 20 songs?
It's 20 songs. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of a long record.
Okay.
Which means, we can absolutely...
No, I'm okay with that. No, yeah, especially because I chose this one. So
it's we just...
No, let's go ahead.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it.
I'm going to figure out how many songs it actually is. I think it's
Liz Phair, Exile in Guyville?
Exile in Guyville.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Is that a reference to something or something made up?
It's 55 minutes.
Yeah.
It is 18 songs.
That's still...
That's a lot.
A lot of little short ones.
That's true. There are a decent number of short ones. Flower is the one song I know by heart.
Okay.
It's a very good song.
Maybe I've heard it. I don't know. We'll see.
Might have. All right, man.
Okay, Liz Phair. You got it. This has been... I'm woke. What did we say?
Wait. You want to do it one more time?
Okay. Read a book?
That's right.
Read a book!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, so this has been the Martini Police.
Read a book. The Martini Police, read a book. What that means? I don't think we'll ever know.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Comment down below. What does that mean? I'm just kidding.
Comment down below.
Should I put this straight up on iTunes?
I mean, that's up to you.
Is that possible?
Wherever you want to put it is I'm happy with whatever. It's on your phone.
This is an hour and a half of
true,
content.
Well, we got an hour and 20 from the last one, right?
No, this is an hour and a 5 and then 27.
Oh.
So we're almost nearing
we're almost
hour 45.
Yeah, we're getting up
So it's
there.
about the length of the actual show. So
that's true. Fair enough.
Next week you will hear us on real microphones. Well, actually no, because the version that goes on YouTube will still be from my phone.
Oh, that's true.
That we discussed.
I won't be there next week.
Oh yeah. Okay, then let's do 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. Yeah.
To really soak in the Liz Phair.
Really let it get in. Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You got it.
Beautiful.
Okay. I am gonna hit stop now. Boop, 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 boop.